Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Moncada rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's inside.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Still only one out in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. And there's out number 2.
That is it. The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Standing in, Luis Robert. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. And the White Sox are out in front 2-0. German Marquez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
With Merrifield next to bat, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Nope.
And a
That's the ball.
slider tails outside for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now here it comes. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 0 for 7. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Merrifield, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Grandal is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And they're runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set, the 0-1. It's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Marquez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. New inning set to get underway. Ready now for the White Sox. Yasmani Grandal.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Colton Welker. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half, it's strike one. He'll check in here at 277. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Hit the other way out toward right field after it is eaten. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Digging in now, Nick Madrigal. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Go.
Stepping in now, Nolan Jones. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Jones is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. to be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 0-2 once more. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a ball 1-0. And he popped him up. Moncada in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fly ball to straightaway left.
Jimenez is in pursuit.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
In there, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The right fielder.
One out here in the Chi Sox third. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
In is Jorge Soler, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Robert.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now here it comes.
3 balls, no strikes.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Welker has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first base, Colton.
Up next for Chicago, Colton Welker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Simmons has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, so here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Ian Happ reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now, Nick Madrigal. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Popped up. Merrifield has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoan Moncada, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First and second now, 1 man out. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And this is knocked down on the mound. There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Soler has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Pitch is popped up. Contreras is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Nolan Jones. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch.
Hey.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping up now, Adam Eaton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 15.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. A dive. He's got it. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us are back with more following this. Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Now the pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And there's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Colton.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. They'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Alec Mills comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Alec Mills.
At the plate now, Colton Welker, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Robert is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. And the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Now in the box, Nick Madrigal. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. White Sox pick up just the 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Chris Bryant now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Javier Baez. as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Welker is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 44.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. So here's Yoan Moncada, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31.
So digging in now, Jock Peterson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
0-2.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Last half of the seventh here. Striding in, Ian Happ. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Jimenez. He can't get there as it falls in.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Nolan Jones, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Nolan Jones. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Jones carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Adam Eaton will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Merrifield.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Pomerantz sets. 1-0 on its way. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 1. Arodys Vizcaíno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Luis Robert. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1 for count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is there, and he'll bring this one in. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch.
Ball 1. The count 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Still 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Cubs are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now to the plate, Colton Welker singled home a run in his last time up.
Colton Welker.
He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
1-2, here it comes. Time around. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Alex Colomé.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The center fielder, Ian.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-2 the count. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One and one to Schwarber. Bases are empty, one man out. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. German Marquez earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Alex Colomé wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on